something I wanted to share. I tend to like listen to my tarot readings in the car while I'm driving. So I'm coming from a client and I'm watching one of my readings. Not my readings, but for my sign from another reader. And watching the reading, I'm like, yes, this resonates, and yes, this resonates. And then it made me think of something that I said. And someone that I'm dealing with, sign. So I need to go watch, it's one of their signs, their sun, moon, or rising sign. So I need to go watch my reading on them because I was like, okay, I kind of remember seeing something similar in that reading for their person, for the perspective of their person, which would be me in their reading. So I need to go watch that reading, and I'm just like, wow. It never ceases to amaze me how beautifully connected everything is. And I mean, when I do my readings, I tend to forget what I'm saying right away, unless it was like a really intense reading or it was like really juicy. I don't remember the details. I remember maybe the gist of it, and I can tell you maybe what the reading was about based on what I decided to title it, but I don't really remember the ins and outs of the reading, not even for my own sign. So I was telling someone recently, I don't even go back and watch the reading for my own sign, but it's so crazy how predictive these readings have been. And it's not always hard to get this information. And honestly, it's like, do I really even want to know what's coming? Like, sometimes it's not always easy to deal with, and you just would rather be surprised. But sometimes it's hard doing these readings, predicting this energy, and then in the moment, like, I can read something and be like, nah, that ain't me, in my head. And then, I try to do my readings in advance. So the readings that I filmed this week are for next week, and I'll forget about it. By the time next week comes, I forgot what the fuck I said this week. And then it happens, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I did say that in that reading. So I need to start watching my own damn readings, basically. Because, man, ooh-wee. And then the tarot readings only help you to a certain extent. They only kind of warn you of certain energies coming your way. It doesn't really tell you how to deal with them. So, I mean, the only real advantage is a heads up, like a fair warning. But when that energy hits you, you don't always know how to deal with it. You don't always know how to feel about it. You don't always know what to do about it. And that's kind of where I'm having that kind of moment right now. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because I think people forget that when you watch readers, we go through shit too. Like, yes, I'm intuitive, and I've been intuitive way long before I started reading tarot. However, I've lived my life and I go through shit just like y'all. And I get lost and don't have the answers myself. So, I mean, we have to help ourselves as best that we can. And, I'm glad that I can help y'all to an extent, but we all on our own at the end of the day. Not only that, a friend of mine helped me understand that healers and light workers and witches and brujas and, energy workers, tarot readers, people who provide healing and major help for people, when you help somebody in a major significant way, you end up getting spiritually attacked and energetically attacked, and that shit is hard to deal with. And I've been like battling some energies this week. It hasn't been anything super, super heavy, but I've had to really try to pull my attention back to what really matters and pull my focus back and center myself and ground myself. And it's been a struggle this particular week, and I get attacked too. So just know that, if you get a lot of help from my readings, that I'm probably going through a lot of shit because you're getting helped. And that's not to pity, not to seek pity from anyone or guilt anyone into, doing anything for me or donating to me or any of that. It's just a helpful tidbit. Like, how they say when someone dies, a child is born. That's just life, that's just dichotomy, that's just balance, that's just how it works. So when you get major enlightenment and a lot of help from something that I put out into the universe, it takes for me in a sense. And shit's hard, man. And I know my readings have been really, really good lately, and I feel like that's why I'm going through all this shit. I don't enjoy it any less. I'm not gonna stop doing it. It's just a moment. And I appreciate everybody who watches, and I know my YouTube family is growing, and I'm so excited about that. But it's hard, man. This shit is hard. I did not expect for that to make me emotional. I think I just realized that when I said it. Like, my readings have been really, really interesting and deep, and I can tell that they've been really on point lately. So whoever's watching them, based on the energy that I'm experiencing, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are getting a lot of help from my reading. So I'm very grateful for that, even at my expense. So I just wanted to throw that out there. It's just an FYI. You know, I'm a tough cookie. I'm a warrior. I was created to be on the battlefield, so I'm not complaining. But you know, even warriors need a break sometimes, and it's just one of those times I'm really tired. That's it. End of rant.